There we go. Yeah, your voice is in front of the game pretty much. Okay. Is the game like too low or am I like way too loud or anything like that? Let's see. Constance, Linhart, Ignatz, Yuri, Felix. Both this. Uh, no, I can hear the game just fine, just not as much as your voice. Huh. That's fucking weird. I always get that shit with this damn thing. Like I'm always having to raise my volume. Like I'm then again I'm also used to talking like when I'm gaming with y'all in the night when I have to be quiet because my family's asleep and shit. So that might be it too. But I try not to talk too loud so that way the volume doesn't max out on my mic. What about now? Still sound good? I think I lowered it just a bit. Anyways, Stefan can hear you and he's asking you to say something in Spanish about beans. Man, this boy eating beans. Let me see. ¿Quieres comer unos frijoles? So I just said if you wanted to eat beans in Spanish. Man, I would join y'all on the chat, but I know y'all playing it. I know y'all are playing the Resident Evil 5. Let me see. Marianne's level 8. Lauren is 11. Yuri's 12, 13. That's not bad. This is good levels for them. They're around the same level that I need for this mission, so should be good. Let me just make sure what we got here available. So yeah, we're just like smacked in the middle of the map. There's not that many enemies all the way the fuck out here, so yeah. Won't be too bad. We were going to, but not anymore. Oh, you're not gonna play Boss Mania? Or whatever? Oh, then that's fine. Here, let me join in real quick. He's
You
like,
sound like a teenager boy.
Yeah.
So Julio, you know I'm a father now.
yeah. Shaka told me.
Friend.
Yeah.
Damn, what the hell these fools got?
I hear watching the stream, but I don't understand what's going on.
It's a strategy turn-based game. So right now I'm figuring out, or my units are kind of plays good. So I'm basically gonna figure out like what each of my units has in their inventory because I haven't played the game in a few days, so I kind of forgot. And then I gotta make sure that the ones that are low level they can get some good experience on this mission because I'm trying to prepare them for the main mission that we have to do at the end of the month in the game. So like it goes by months, so I'm trying to get them prepared for that mission because it's gonna be hard as fuck. Because right now I'm
Yeah.
playing on the hardest mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hard.
But this game's pretty chill. It's just one of those where if you're not used to turn-based games and shit like that, like you gotta you gotta play it like on normal or whatever.
Mhm.
Which normal mode is like the easy one, cause like if one of your units loses HP all the way to 0, instead of them dying, like they just go back to base. And so when you finish the mission, like they'll still be alive and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm still here." But like the modes that I started playing off for this game, which Jose would tell my other friends, he was like, "Dan, like this dude beat the whole game on classic." So like classic mode is like the older Fire Emblem games where like if your unit loses HP, like they're gone forever, like they die.
Damn.
And so it's one of those where you gotta manage your units and you gotta destroy certain enemy units first because they'll like certain types will be effective against like the ones that you have with your party members, or like the weapons they have are effective against them or some shit like that, you know. So
Yeah.
you have to think about like who you're gonna deploy with what weapons, what classes and abilities, and like their skills come into play too, because like it depends on how proficient they are with whatever weapon or shit like that.
So basically, El Sword, but with a mix of what a game is like called. Like El Sword, where you got strategize and everything, and then you still got like the smite, almost like the smite terms coming in.
Elsword's more MMO.
Right? More MMO, but I mean like in terms of like the strategic thinking, like smite, along with the classes is come into play and the weaponry, all that is was meant the proficiency of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just more of those like I don't know if you ever seen Shaka play like those old RPGs and stuff like that. It's basically like those older games where you gotta like
Like
the
Castle Crashers.
yeah, or whatever the fuck they're called. Like it's basically like the people you have with you, you gotta train them up. So you gotta raise
Oh.
their stats for whatever weapons they use, or in most of these newer games you can decide what they go for. So they might start off the game like using a sword or like a spear or some shit like that, and then you can be like, no, 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 like I want you to be a knight that has like heavy armor, or I want you to be um like an archer or whatever. So like whatever you tell them or whatever they want to be proficient, if you let them, then you can have them pursue that. And like as you teach them and as you fight with them in
Oh god.
combat, like they'll gain increases to their stats. So I'll show you right now once I start. Like let me just sort this shit out
Yeah.
with these
I
dudes.
used to play. I used to play. What's call it? Fire Emblem on GBA ROM. The GBA ROM that I used to play all the time.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem. It's kind of. I think it's kind of like that. If I'm not mistaken. So if I,
Which game was it? Like
well,
was
I
it
think
like the first one or what?
yeah, it was the. I played both of them. The Fire Emblem Sacred Stones and the other one. I can't remember what the other one was called. Yeah.
Okay, cuz I know there's several of them, and there's a few. There's one that was like a remake or something like that of the original first game that came out. I forgot in what console it came out in, but it was like one of the old ones, like PS or some shit like that. But anyways,
Yeah.
so one of the things that influences combat a lot is like your terrain or like where your units are at. So in this case, most of my units are in like the shrubs, like the bushes and shit. So as how it says right there on the top left, like it's a defensive terrain. So any units that I have on here, like as long as they're like ground units that aren't like on a Pegasus or anything like that, then they gain plus 40% to avoidance, so they can dodge easier. And if they do get hit, they have slightly more defense because it's like a more defensible position.
Yes.
And so like the normal terrains like here, you get like nothing just besides whatever stats your units have.
Mm. Okay, I think I'm following up until this point. I got it.
Yeah. So like this map
Chat,
is
I hear,
what's up?
I tell the chat I hear updating my Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Called. Okay.
Yeah, so In this case, this map's interesting because we have my units that are in blue. We have the normal bandits, enemy armies and stuff that are red, and then
Mm-hmm.
we have the neutral ones, which are the monsters. So the monsters um are these ones in yellow. So these will attack anyone that's nearby, no matter what. So these are the ones where technically, like, if I want more XP, like, I'm gonna want to kill everything. But if the monsters come in and clear stuff out for me, it helps out too, because that means that some of my units, like my mage users that use magic, or my archers and stuff that are more squishy, if those guys go in and attack them, they'll die easily. So if a few of those strong units die to the monsters, I'm like, okay, it's fine, because that makes it more doable for me in terms of combat and what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you just gotta play back. You when you're when if it's not for the HP thing that you told me about earlier, when the units they use gotta play them back.
no. So with this game, there's not really like any replacements that you can get, like mercenaries or units that you can buy. Like the units that you can buy are like your battalions. So here I'll zoom in so you can see. So
Hmm.
this is the zoomed in. So we have my the main character Byleth here, and then their battalion
Yeah.
is the squad that's around him. So all the knights and shit
Uh-huh.
behind them. Same thing with my other units. Most of them all have battalions on them, just because it helps out with combat. Otherwise, usually, if they don't have a battalion, like let me see, I think I gave one to Felix, but um, this dude Felix, he's a swordsman. This guy here, he's a swordsman. So if
Uh-huh.
he doesn't have a battalion, he does better in combat. But in
That's a
this
big
case,
group. You got a large army, dude.
yeah, so
Yeah.
like I'm saying, when they fight, you usually only see like the people in the portrait, like the my party members. They're usually the only ones that attack the other members of the enemy army. But technically, it's one of those where if you wanna be technical about it, like it's like both groups are clashing into each other.
Okay. Keep playing
But
on that song.
but yeah, so
Not
oh
really, but
yeah, so it's the same thing as the enemy units. They have their own armies too.
that was big. You got a nice fort, man. You got a lot of enemies. You got a lot of people, dude.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you be playing on the PS4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you should play some Fortnite with me, cause Shaka don't want to play that shit.
Me and Shaka actually been playing Fortnite, and we got his first dub
Yeah, but
last
that was
month,
like
month
what,
before
last month?
last month. Yeah, it's still a dub.
Yeah, and I was like, I told him, I was like, look, I don't really care about winning. Like, as long as we get to play, like, all I really care about is going in, and if I get to kill like one or two dudes, I'll be like, fuck it, I did something.
Yeah, Ice play real good, and he actually started to get the hang of it because they put in these zero builds now. Cause he wasn't really fascinated by the building and stuff.
Oh no, yeah, that's
So
all I
now,
play is zero build, dude.
right, and he loves these zero builds because the enemies now when you shoot them, they don't build a castle or a fort. It's literally you gotta shoot this person out to kill them, so it's easier for him to play.
It's a little bit easier, but it's still the what which those enemies from last time was like around my level, right? Not so. Or yours?
No, some are on my level as well. But don't forget the levels is restart every time you get an update on Fortnite. So if they start like a new season, you're gonna automatically start back over from like level one.
Yeah, like those main account levels or season levels that they have, Shaka, those don't really matter. Those are more for like you unlocking stuff in the free battle pass or cosmetics and stuff like that.
Right.
But besides that, like the only levels or ranks that matter is if you're playing ranked with other
Which we don't.
people. Yeah, so like those are the only times where you'll actually be paired up at least consistently with people in the same rank as you. So like like they'll figure out through the algorithms. They'll be like, all right, Shaka's at this tier. Let's put him in with these other guys that are this tier. And like I'm saying, like once they figure that out, then like they'll do a whole match with everyone around that tier as you or similar, and so that way you won't get paired with someone who's like stupid crazy that's won like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But like
That'll
I'm
be
saying, it
all fair.
it also depends too, because there's some people where either through them losing their account or they got deranked or whatever. Some of them might be good, so you might run into like really good players in the low ranks or just casually, which like I'm saying, like we just play casually, so I like I'm saying, like that's why I don't really sweat it if I lose or not, because I'm like, we're just fucking playing just to have fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't. I still want. I don't want to spend as much time on the games like I used to. Cause especially my right hand is killing me nowadays.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
All right, there, guys. Give me a sec. Shh.
Wait, what do you say?
Oh. He said he gonna do something. Um.
Okay. But I was like, damn, bro, like, man, if you had a Switch or something, you can play some good games.
I I know. But I just that like um
Pretty sure they're
without
expensive over there too.
oh my god, how could that TV? Yeah, I think the TV can accommodate almost anything really. Got base screen on it. It's only 10
Yeah.
1080p as well.
Yeah, go. Hello.
Yeah.
Yo,
Alright. So what y'all want to do is tell me you could either play Call of Duty Mobile or we could jump on Fortnite if you have it.
Shaka doesn't have the game. That's
I don't
why.
have it.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
we
have
got
been trying,
Fortnite.
like I told you, I've been trying to save some space for my for some stuff I wanted to record, and Killing Floor happened to be one of them. My sausage drive is running out of space.
Wait, she do that? Tell Sherry don't worry about him. I'm good. Wait, don't do this
Hmm.
now. Come on,
Wait.
tell Sherry. Go.
Alright, don't worry about it. Ain't gonna get.
Well done.
Ain't gonna get paid. Well, play ain't gonna get.
Tell Sherry
Stay
don't worry.
focused.
Take it.
I need to check mine. Stefan, how big was the update? Stefan, are you gone?
Yeah, I think you want to go do something.
Yeah, no. Give me a sec, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm on it.
You will give me an egg, and you give me now,
What?
and you will give me all your eggs. You give me now.
This boy wants some eggs. The fuck wrong with you?
I stand ready.
Eggs belong to me, and you will give me them now.
No, you fools! Run to me, not the monster. I'm trying to kill y'all.
No,
How?
oh,
How dare they do this to me?
wait, you don't have any control over them?
Not the enemies.
Oh no, oh, I thought you. Okay.
Like the enemies, I can somehow get them to route to me if I get in range. So, as you can see on my screen, when you get to it, me trying to move to this block here will cause those enemies to aggro down here.
Yeah.
So I can get some of them to come back down, but like I'm saying, ideally, like if you want all of them to come down, like you can do it, but it's one of those where you don't want them all to come down to you, cause like then they'll start
No, I
all
would try
trying
to
to.
flank them. I would try to flank them. No, I would try to flank them. Then they go to you, and then come back around, cut them off.
Yeah. Now that's why I have Felix and Sylvain here, cause they can each have one unit attack them and split the damage if they do take any damage.
Right.
and then it'll start causing the other guys to come in down to me, and then I have these guys gonna go up here to the bushes so that way they can attack the monster. Which the monster will do a good amount of damage to them, but it's one of those where as long as they remain in the bushes, like they'll be able to tank whatever, or at least be able to dodge as much as they can.
Hmm.
So for now, I'm gonna have these guys come in and soften up the monster a little bit for me, so I can kill it a little bit easier.
Yes. Use a colossal. Ooh.
Yeah, that boy got hit with that acid.
Colossal hits me there. Who's down all that HP?
Who's what?
The guy there. Okay. They're gonna get choked up there.
Another
Yeah.
way.
That's why I have my units moving in from the back because we have more room back there.
Yeah. It's gonna create like a funnel. They're not gonna be able to attack all at once, and then by the time they all move in there, they're all gonna get flanked.
Yeah.
All of them. Boom. So each when they attack one by one, now you can move your guys up. Yeah, move them up, move them up, move them up. Whoop his ass, and then move forward. Iron Lance.
Just give
Yep.
up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So, the main ability of Byleth, since they're like a teacher, they have a passive. So here, let me move these guys up. So here I'll show you. So his main ability is right here, Professor's Guidance. So it says multiplies this unit's and adjacent allies' experience earned by 1.2. So basically, like as long as I have Byleth next to another unit that's one of mine, as long as he's right next to him, then they can basically get more experience in general of either whenever they defend from an attack if an enemy hits them, or if they attack an enemy, like they'll get more experience in general just for all that, which helps out. So if there's a certain unit that you want to level up faster, then you put Byleth next to them and have them attack like how I did right now with Sylvain. And so like usually if Byleth wasn't next to him, Sylvain would have almost had been at level 14, but since he was next to him, like he got the level, and so I got more stat boost too.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
here we have this rogue. He's gonna attack Felix, so that's good because Felix also spec'd into the thief class. So the rogue shouldn't be able to do two attacks because their speeds should be close to each other. And then the other, or sorry, the knight is gonna be attacking Sylvain, so they won't do damage to cavalry, but Felix can, or sorry, Sylvain can do some good damage because they have an ability on their spear to do more damage against armored units.
Does this game use the weapons triangle?
No, with this game you can. It's not like the previous ones where you have the triangle. Is this one's like you can have as much weapons as you want, like as long as you have inventory space, basically.
Oh, okay. Because that's how it used to be. Like lances had advantage over swords, swords had advantage over axes, axes had advantage over lances.
Yeah.
And then the same thing will also go for any mages that you may have. I think like magic was having an advantage over dark, and but then they have these mages and that could do these crazy spells. I remember when I was playing with Celeste, Celeste has these crazy spells, man. That could take out enemies from far away. And then They had another one in terms of the archers. You could have archers place position in certain places to help back up certain units. You know,
Yeah.
they'll like attack from behind. They won't actually be up front. You know, so an archer, if you could get an archer to attack more than once, it would be a really good way to level them up. The problem with the archers now starting out is that if unless they have really good experience, they won't know how to dodge a lot of attacks yet. So you wouldn't be able to risk putting them in front like that. Anyhow,
Yeah.
um, they were very vulnerable to melee attacks because they were very weak. So you have to position them in a way that they were guarded at all times. So,
Nah,
but
not
but it,
from what I just remember from what you told me is that they still do have the triangle, as in like one has advantage against the other and all that. But there's there's a few different weapons in this game, but it's still similar to it.
yeah, fine,
Boys, we're gonna here take a little break.
okay,
I can join back the server. So if y'all still on, like, cause we got some stuff to do. So
You
give
good, man?
me a couple minutes, and I
okay,
can come back.
all
All
right,
right, man.
Uh huh.
Later.
Later. I coming back. I coming back.
all right.
All right.
I oh oh crap, oh
Yeah, it's fine. Lawrence was able to dodge it because he has higher dodge in the bushes. So, Balthus was the only one that tanked the hit. Yeah. So with Balthus, preferably I should have backed him out to the bush and then attacked, but it should be fine like this.
yes, you will tank those.
The fuck.
I really gotta help him build a decent PC. It's just that the prices, man, are ridiculous.
Or shite.
I had I had just found a Kingston 480 gigabyte solid state drive for like 115 billion dollars. I was like, not bad,
Yeah.
you know. And the thing is, I happen to have some sort of cables that I'm probably not going to get around to using yet. So I was saying, find a way to use them, um, like for a drive like that. Um, Julio, do you know of any way that we could easily get like a ninth generation or even eighth generation i5 or i3 CPU for the board I have spare?
Mm, I
Cause
mean, like I'm saying, like we can, me and Robbie, we can probably get you something like that. But like I'm saying, like the only thing that's gonna be annoying is gonna be that shipping fee. Like I'm saying, like that'd be something where I would have to split it with Roby or something, so we can both pay equally and get that imported over to where you live.
yeah, it's just you see the rest of the parts aren't that bad. It's just that because the platform is old, I don't want it to go to waste if I know it can be used, and I know he needs a new PC. So that's what I was saying. If I could get like
Yeah.
cause like right now on Beijing Best Buy, let me see what they got. They got, let me see. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it all started out in a way that actually makes sense because the last time when I tested it, it was working fine. I don't think So it could have been that the motherboard was fine the entire time, but my power supply was messing it up. So
Yeah.
if I was saying, okay, the memory.
That went as expected.
Okay, for instance, they're selling a 16 gigabyte stick of RAM from Crucial for $110. So here's the thing about it: if 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 we could get, say, like I said, i5 8400 with this 16 gig of RAM kit and solid state drive. Let me see what solid state drives they got. Drives. I would pair like this 480 gigabyte drive for 115.
Yeah.
So that's another like that's $200 so far, right? That's not too bad. And then let's say I wanted to get, let's say, for
Son
instance,
of a-
we could, let's say the 750 gigabyte hard drive that he's got in his laptop can still be used. That's not a bad capacity. So what I would do is I would format that if it's still working really good, for a little while, and
Yeah.
use that in the rig to install maybe some games or something. So, and that way it won't have to go to waste because the desktop can use anything.
That helps.
Yeah.
And then later, let's say, um, the, the he wants to convert it for as a decent gaming rig. Then all you gotta do is just wait another year or two or so, and then add the video card.
Yeah.
And they sell video everywhere. They sell decent video cards. You just gotta get one that matches your CPU. It wouldn't be that bad. Yes, it would still require that you have to wait, because it's not a Ryzen platform. This is Intel.
Yeah.
But at least it will still be something that's usable. Because I know for a fact when I have my G4560, it was still able to run Left 4 Dead at 720p without a graphics card. I know that for a fact. It was like 100 frames per second or so. I was like, wait, this turned normal? I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe the difference when I step up to the 45.
Yeah.
So I was saying, what if it could be the same thing for this platform here, where a 9th gen CPU could probably still increase the frame rate on Ryzen 5 a little bit, maybe like by 10 frames or so. It wouldn't be as bad, I don't think. And another thing too is that it will still run mobile applications really good. Like if you want to play some Call of Duty
You're weak.
or something, so
Yeah.
the Call of Duty mobile, it will still run like that because it's a virtual machine. It will work. All I gotta do is turn on the virtual, let's call it the VM features from Intel. Turn it on in the BIOS, I mean, and then that would run almost any mobile game really without a video card because I don't need that really. And then the power supply, I almost forgot. Power supply, he could easily get by with a 600 watt rated unit, $175.
Yeah.
So instead of buying a brand new laptop, which would cost way more anyway, use the board that I got in here now and set this up. I would test it to make sure. I would test it for at least 2 or 3 weeks to make sure that it's okay before I give it to him, and then that way now it'd be easier. Cause like, if we need cooling, let's say we need some cooling. They sell this, what's called it, the AG400 for $100. Let's say you guys can't get the CPU with the cooler, right?
Yeah.
I was saying, let me see,
I stand ready.
cooling devices. No, not this one. What are they calling it? The air coolers. I don't know what they're having here for cooling.
You're outclassed.
All supplies, laptops, hard drive, CPUs. I don't know what we're calling these things. Adam. I can't remember.
Damn it, man. My fucking eyes are hurting now. What the fuck?
I don't remember where I saw the
Got it. Good to go.
Nice sword breaker. You dare attack me, you fool? This fool really came over here to attack me. And I'm like, bruh, you know my main character can just one-shot you if you get a crit, right? Man, what the fuck?
oh look at this one.
Ouch.
I found that the Deep Cool AG 400.
Yeah.
I happen to have this very same cooler right now, and it's only $100. That's a really good deal.
Let us be cautious.
Instead of it having to be liquid, which is going to be expensive anyway, for an i5 or i3 CPU,
Liquid shot.
these are sockets. These are socket types it supports: the LGA 1155, 1150, LGA 1151, AM4, LGA 1200, 1700, and AM5.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
I mean, I got mine for 85, but that was in another store, you know.
Yeah.
That helps.
But it's still roughly, you know, $85 to $100 anyway, regardless of how you want to slice it. It's got the bracket and everything for both AMD and AM4 modern platforms, so
Careful, please.
yeah, I'm telling you, that's all we gotta do, you know.
Be gone.
That's all we gotta do.
I'm on it.
Yeah, heatsink and fan. Ready to go. Decent cooling. The PC will never overheat on this, right? And it's a 120mm fan. And it's got RGB too.
RGB.
Why am I
RGB.
even here?
RG should be.
No.
Yes.
I stand ready.
Okay, can I start now?
How dare you say this on my stream?
What's wrong with that?
Fuck wrong with you?
Okay, hold on. Who's someone out there?
We will lend a hand.
Time to get some minerals. Time to die, Chris.
Got your back, bud. I have an idea.
Damn, I don't know why, man. I'm got so fucking sleepy right now.
That's the stuff.
Monster Piercer. Damn it.
No hesitation. As expected. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Well, all the normal enemies are dead.
No,
Fuck.
I hope you have.
Impossible. How could I lose?
You need more enemies, Chris.
The motherfucker just died.
Ready anytime. Stay focused. I'm on it.
Nice. That's my boy.
You're weak. I stand ready.
Nice, he fucking dodged it. Good.
The sun.
Crap.
But you won't.
I'll suffice.
It's shit.
Gotcha. Got it. Good to go.
Nice. God damn, boy. You better shave off that dude's whole HP.
Yeah, so I shave off those.
No.
Huh?
I shall try to play my part.
I said
Let's
no.
try our plan.
You don't even know what I was gonna say.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't know. As I was saying, you will shave off those.
God damn it, man.
I'm on it. I'm up. No charge. Let's win this already. It's all. Stay focused. I'll help. We've got to try. I'll do. May I help? We'll make our move. Let me at him. You'll need me for this.
Everyone hit him.
Thanks, pals.
Hit him. Goodbye, monster.
The sun.
Yeah, so must hit those.
Battle. That helps.
Who, me?
Appreciated. Ready anytime.
Yeah, the problem is you're not hitting the right place. You need to hit him. You need
Huh?
to hit him down there.
No, I already broke all his armor. I'm just wearing him down so my mage can get the XP.
Happenstance can be deadly. So this is what the goddess
sure.
grants me.
Yes. Yay, I'm done.
I think I remember that character from last time.
Huh?
Please don't. Please, please don't.
Man, not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna stop here because, God, I got so fucking sleepy. I was passing out while doing all the attacks, so I will resume this later today. Anyways, for all you guys that were here watching, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be uploading this to YouTube later as well, so I'll probably be up tonight or something like that. Anyways, thanks for everyone for coming by to the stream, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, everyone.